Dear English PGs, striving young postgraduates of Tamil Nadu, greetings to all of you. Welcome to the Fluency School of English. Fluency School of English is a wonderful diving platform for you to jump into the swimming race that is the PG TOB English examination. Hope you will be satisfied with my coaching and be much benefited. Please be with me until the last. Before you go into the program, please subscribe to my channel so that you will receive all my posts. I would like to extend my friendly welcome to your comments, clarifications and betterments. Thank you. Best wishes. Important quotes from Macbeth. When shall we see meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurdy-burdy is done, when the battle is lost and won. This is spoken by the three witches in Macbeth, in Act 1, Scene 1. Fair is foul and foul is fair. This expression is chanted by the three witches, Macbeth, Act 1, Scene 1. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. Spoken by Lady Macbeth to Macbeth in Act 1, Scene 5. When Macbeth is struggling to be normal, his wife encourages him to be cheerful. Let fall the blade on vulnerable requests. I bear a chopped life which must not eat one of woman born. This expression is said by Macbeth to Macduff. When Macduff and Macbeth fight person to person, Macbeth boasts that he cannot be killed by anyone because a man born of woman cannot kill him. If it were done when it's done, then it will quickly. These words were spoken by Macbeth in Act 1, Scene 7. False face must hide what the false heart does know. These words are spoken by Macbeth to Lady Macbeth. What bloody ban is that? Spoken by King Duncan, Macbeth, Act 1, Scene 2. It was the owl that shrieked the fatal bellman which gives the strength good night. Strength meaning is smiling. Spoken by Lady Macbeth in Act 2, Scene 2. While she is waiting anxiously for Macbeth to return from killing Duncan. There is no art to find the mind's conception in the face. This is spoken by King Duncan, referred to the duplicity of man's mind in Macbeth, Act 1. Yet do I fear thy nature is too flow milk human kindness. This is a soliloquy spoken by Lady Macbeth while abusing Macbeth's hesitation. I'll make assurance double sure. This is spoken by Macbeth to the witches. See the full details in these red lines. In Macbeth, Act 4, Scene 1. If you can look into the seeds of time and see which grain will grow and which will not sway, Banquo speaks it to the witches in Macbeth Act 1 Scene 3. Be bloody, bold and resolute, laugh to scorn the power of men, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth. This is spoken by the second apparition in the form of bloody child, that Macbeth cannot be won by any man who is born of natural birth. That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire, says Lady Macbeth in Act 2, Scene 2. A falcon, towering in her pride of place, was by mousing owl hawked at the eye and killed. Waldman's note is that Waldman says he is witnessing so many different strange things which seems to be a bad omen. See the full details here. The patient must minister to himself, Dr. Macbeth. Doctor says, rest ye watch here you may, the night is long that never finds a day. Malcolm says to Macbeth, Macbeth Act 4 Scene 3. Nothing is but what is not. Macbeth says about the witch's prophecy. The double toil and double fire burn called and bubble is spoken by three witches when they preparing the soup, boiling the soup. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done. Lady Macbeth says to Macbeth to encourage him. What's done cannot be undone. Lady Macbeth. England's soul bright still, though the brightest fell. Though all things fall would wear the brows of grace, yet grace must still look so. Malcolm. Spoken by Malcolm. To know my deed, to have best to know myself. Spoken by Macbeth. As a reply to the Lady Macbeth. Will all great Neptune's origin was this blood cleaned from my hand? This is spoken by guilty conscious Macbeth. Oh, full of scorpions mind. Macbeth to Lady Macbeth. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. Lady Macbeth advises her husband to look like the innocent flower, but the serpent under it. See the full details. The label, we delight in physics pain, Macbeth to Macbeth. The word sister hand in hand, forces of the sea and land, thus do go about both. Spoken by three witches. One fell swoop in Act 5, Scene 3, when Macbeth is told that Macbeth's thugs have murdered the whole of his family, he says. Here's the smell of blood. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Lady Macbeth speaks these words as she begins to feel guilty after Duncan's death. After life's fitful fever, his sleeps fell. Macbeth says when Lady Macbeth unsuccessfully tries to convince her husband that the wine of life is drawn and the mere lease is left this vault. However, Macbeth expresses guilt for killing Duncan. Nothing in his life became him like the living it. He died as soon that had been studied in his death to throw away the dearest thing he owed, as were a careless trifle. Malcolm speaks about the Thane of Cawdor. See the full detail in red color. I will have blood. They say blood will have blood. Banquo's ghost coming to Macbeth causes Macbeth to act insane and irrational in front of his wife and Gus. Macbeth speaks this verse. The love that follows sometime is our taboo, which still we thank as love. King Duncan states in Macbeth, Act 1, Scene 4. Tongue not heart cannot conceal nor name thee. Macbeth speaks. A little water clears of this deed. This is spoken by Macbeth. This is also a very important quotation that Lady Macbeth says, the crime is not so big, so don't worry it. Only a little water will clear all these sins, she says, to encourage Macbeth. The castle has a present seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses. King Duncan. He speaks it when he is at Macbeth's palace to dine with him. This is a sorry sight. Lady Macbeth. Macbeth's bloody hands are very sorry sight. This is spoken by Lady Macbeth. I dare do all that may become a man. Who does do more is none. Here Macbeth tells his wife that, see the following details. Is this dagger which I see before me the handle toward my hand? This is spoken by Macbeth before he goes to kill Duncan. I am in blood steeped in so far that should I wait no more. Returning were as tedious as no hour. Macbeth says this. Leave no rubs nor botches in the work. Macbeth to the first murderer at the dinner party. What's done cannot be undone. Spoken by Lady Macbeth to Macbeth. Come out, come what may, time and the hour run through the roughest day. Macbeth says about the time. Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. Macbeth speaks. He is horrified by the idea of even thinking about committing such monstrous deed. Spoken by King Duncan. Wherefore could I not pronounce Amen? I had most need of blessings, and Amen stuck in my throat. Macbeth speaks to his wife that he could not say Amen when the Chamberlain said it because of his guilty conscience. Act 2, Scene 2. I have bought donor opinions from the sorts of people. On the night of the banquet at the Macbeth's house, Macbeth tells his wife, if chance will have me king, why chance may crown me without my share? Macbeth about his becoming king. He questions, if it is fate for me to become a king, it will come automatically upon me. I need not to take any risk, he says. Nothing in his life became like the leaving it. Malcolm says this. See the detail here. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which is the false mentor says he. Said by Malcolm to Donald Bain. After Duncan is killed, spoken about the real murder. Screw your courage to the singing place, said by Lady Macbeth to Macbeth when he is guilty conscious, to be firm and resolute and don't lose your courage. Lady and Macbeth dare be him that first cries holiness. This is the last word, final words Macbeth says when Macbeth and Macduff have single combat. It provokes the desire, but it takes away the performance. Portrait says to Lennox, see the full details here. A deed without a name, spoken by witches. My hands are of the color, but I shame to wear a heart so white, spoken by Lady Macbeth. See the full details. Letting I dare not wait upon, I would like the poor cat in the age. Lady Macbeth taunts Macbeth. Out damn spot, out I say, Lady Macbeth. See the details here. Where we are, there's a dagger in man's smile. The nearer blood, the nearer bloody, said by Donald Bain. See the detail here. We have scorched the snake, not killed it. Macbeth speaks about Malcolm. After Duncan's death, murder, Malcolm has escaped to England. So his survival is a challenge for Macbeth. Macbeth says like this. I have supped full with horrors, dareness familiar to my slaughters, thoughts cannot once stop me. When the bat's lost and won, the three witches says this, meaning Macbeth will be victorious, but each victory will lead to him more losses. Out, brief cattle, life but a walking shadow, a poor play that steps and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. These words are uttered by Macbeth after he hears of the Lady Macbeth's death. Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Macduff in Act 2, Scene 3. What? Can the devil speak true? Banquo. In Act 1, Scene 3. I bear a charmed life. Macbeth speaks about his fortune told by three witches. Charmed life means that he is becoming a king of Scotland. There is husbandry in the heaven. Their candles are lot. Spoken by Banquo. He means that the angels are illuminating few stars in order to economize. It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, saying nothing. Macbeth says this after hearing that his wife has died with the sense of the meaninglessness of life. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done, spoken by Lady Macbeth. See the details in the green font. Here is the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Spoken by Macbeth. Details are given in green color. Out, brief candles. Life is but a walking shadow. Poor play that struts and treads. He saw upon the stage and then is heard no more. It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing, says Macbeth. See the detail here. It's already explained. The fair is foul and foul is fair is already described. 76. Be bloody, bold and resolute, love to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth. This also has been told, described already. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent in it. This also has been told before. Yet do I fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Yet I do fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. See the detail. Spoken by Lady Macbeth. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please subscribe and please make your comments and other enquiries. Thank you very much.